Hey guys, thanks so much for coming to JanTerm tonight. I really wish I could be there with you guys. Unfortunately, I am probably laying on the beach right now in Cancun. Actually, I'm probably not. I'm probably grabbing dinner with my beautiful wife after a full day of laying on the beach. So not to make anybody jealous or anything like that. But man, thanks so much for allowing us the opportunity to get away for a couple of days. I know that 2014 is going to be an extremely busy season for us. We're going to be running at Mach 6 with our hair on fire, and so it was nice to just get a little time away before we jump into all of the busyness of 2014. Guys, I am so excited about tonight. Kind of wanted to give you guys some framework for tonight. You're going to be hearing from a guest speaker. His name is Jeff Henderson, and it's a talk that he did at the New Spring Staff Leadership Conference. So the old church that we came from, each year, starting last year, they put on a staff leadership conference for staff, New Spring staff and their wives, and they've graciously given us access to those videos. Most pastors, in fact, no pastors that I know of get access to those videos, but since they helped us start, they're giving us access to those videos. And so I wanted to show you a talk that one of the guys they brought in to speak did. Now, this guy, you need to understand a couple things about this guy. His name's Jeff Henderson, and he was my old boss's personal mentor. Even more importantly, he used to work on staff at Chick-fil-A as a marketing director. And it's kind of a big deal because he was the one that spearheaded the marketing campaign, Eat More Chicken. So everybody's seen that, but he's kind of the mastermind behind that. Now he left the corporate world. He went on staff at a large church down in Atlanta, one of the churches that are really kind of on the cutting edge. It's called Gwinnett Church, but it's part of North Point Church, which is Andy Stanley's church. Some of you may know about Andy Stanley. Andy Stanley's kind of the godfather of doing church for the unchurched. So we like to learn a lot from Andy Stanley as well. But he is a staff member of Andy Stanley's, and he's got some really great things to say. And I thought this would be a particularly great message for all of us to hear because it really sets the tone for the kind of culture that I want us to have. I want our culture to be the kind of culture that asks lots of questions, that never gets so arrogant to think that we have all the right answers, but is constantly learning, constantly growing. Last week I told you that maintenance is a myth. You're either growing or you're dying. And honestly, I believe that the only lid to what God can do through the people in this room, the only threat to that is ourselves. It's when we decide that, hey, I don't want to grow anymore, or when we take on the posture of thinking that we know all the right answers, we know everything there is to know. And so I just wanted to kind of kick off, or maybe not kick off, but continue JanTerm and continue our leadership development with this message. So don't sit back, don't relax, sit on the edge of your seats, take notes, because Jeff Henderson is going to be flying. I took like 3 or 4 pages of notes when I watched this. So he is going to be flying through some things. And another thing I wanted to preface with this, he's going to be mentioning a lot. He's obviously speaking to New Spring staff. He's going to be mentioning a lot of things about New Spring or to New Spring staff. But I want you to know that these things are very pertinent to us. He's going to mention the number 100,000, which is the goal that New Spring Church has right now to reach 100,000 people. Well, I've mentioned to you guys that our first goal is to see 10,000 lives change. So understand that the things that he is talking about is very pertinent to us and seeing 10,000 people's lives changed. So again, sit forward, edge of your seats, take notes. I love you guys. I miss you guys. Can't wait to see you all on Sunday. Peace.